Hi everyone, I am Dr. Ayushi from Speedlabs, and today we'll be talking about a very small and a very important topic, which is photosynthesis. Right now, first let's understand the term photosynthesis. So, if I divide this term into two parts, photo and synthesis, so photo is light, and synthesis is to put together. Right, so what is happening here? Substances are being put together in the presence of light. So this is what photosynthesis is. And where do we find photosynthesis? We find photosynthesis mainly in green plants, and that is the reason the mode of nutrition of green plants is what? Autotrophic mode of nutrition. What is the meaning of this? Auto means self, and trophic means to obtain nutrition, right? To obtain nutrition. So these organisms, the organisms which are autotrophs, which follow the autotrophic mode of nutrition, they can prepare their own food. Okay, so green plants are autotrophic and synthesize their own food by the process of photosynthesis. Now you all know what exactly is happening in photosynthesis. It is the process by which green plants make their own food from carbon dioxide, water, by using sunlight energy in the presence of chlorophyll is called as photosynthesis. So all these things, carbon dioxide, water, sunlight energy and chlorophyll, it is a must for the process of photosynthesis. And in the process of photosynthesis, what is happening? Oxygen is getting released, which is another very important point about the process of photosynthesis. Oxygen is released during the process of photosynthesis. Now, a very important thing, what exactly is the site of photosynthesis? So we all know it is occurring in the leaves, in the green parts of the plants. So see here, this is the cross section of the leaf, and our focus should be on these cells. What are these cells? These are mesophyll cells. Okay, chlorophyll pigment is found inside these mesophyll cells. The cell organelle, the chloroplast, it is found inside these mesophyll cells, and inside that chloroplast, what are we going to find? We are going to find the chlorophyll pigment. See here, these are the mesophyll cells. This one is the palisade mesophyll, and this one is spongy mesophyll. So here we can see these circular structures which are chloroplast, and you all know chloroplast is the cell organelle where photosynthesis occurs, right? It is the cell organelle which is carrying the pigment chlorophyll. So see, this is how a chloroplast looks like. Okay, this is how a chloroplast looks like. It is a double membranous cell organelle. All right, it is going to have a stroma, and then there are these disc-shaped structures which are called as thylakoids, and these disc-shaped structures which are the thylakoids, they are stacked over one another. And what is this entire stack called as? This entire stack is called as granum. So inside these thylakoids, what are we going to find? We are going to find the chlorophyll pigment, which is very important. It traps the sunlight. Okay, so site of photosynthesis, very important. It is happening in the leaves, in the mesophyll cells, and inside the mesophyll cells there is chloroplast present which has the chlorophyll pigment. So actual cell organelle where the process of photosynthesis is occurring is your chloroplast. Okay, so remember everything. Now next is the steps of the photosynthesis, very important part. Okay, so what is happening first? First, absorption of the sunlight energy by chlorophyll is happening. First, very important thing. Then conversion of light energy into chemical energy, right? The byproduct, the end product of the photosynthesis is what? Glucose. We are getting glucose. So what is happening? The light energy is getting converted into chemical energy, and oxygen is getting released, right? So where that oxygen is coming from? That oxygen is coming from the splitting of water. Okay, so water is getting split into hydrogen and oxygen by light energy. So second very important point. First, absorption of sunlight energy by chlorophyll. Second is conversion of light energy into chemical energy, and splitting of water. Now, third very important thing is reduction of carbon dioxide by hydrogen to form carbohydrate. So two very important things you have to understand. You have to remember that where is oxygen coming from? It is coming from the splitting of water. And where is carbohydrate coming from? It is formed as a result of reduction of carbon dioxide. So very, very important. Okay, so reduction of carbon dioxide by hydrogen to form carbohydrate like glucose by utilizing the chemical energy. Okay, so this is the reaction. This is what the splitting of water looks like. Water is going to break into protons, electrons, and oxygen. So remember 2H plus 2 electrons plus half oxygen. This reaction is also very, very important. All right, the next thing is the conditions which are necessary for photosynthesis, right? Sunlight, chlorophyll, carbon dioxide, water, all these are the very important things which are required for photosynthesis. And if we sum up the entire photosynthesis, this is what a reaction is, right? Carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of sunlight and the chlorophyll pigment will give glucose, water, and oxygen will be liberated. Okay guys, so this was a quick summary for the process of photosynthesis. I hope you all enjoyed.